decided I would really like to film right now, so I have no idea what I'm doing. As you can see, I have on my morning skincare with my oily skin, and we're gonna try some mattifying powder. I haven't had any skin makeup in more than 15 years, I think, which is crazy for some people, but not for me because I don't really use makeup at all. But chances are you don't know this channel, so you will not have seen the video where I told you that I don't like how much my face shines when the ring light is on. I got some mattifying powder, and we're just gonna try it together and see if it does any good. I have no idea what I'm doing. Bear with me here. Am I now being completely unhygienic by putting all my oily shit into the powder? Probably. But I'm willing to use a lot of it, so hopefully it's not gonna last forever. So it might be fine. Is it? Someone who uses makeup a lot, please tell me. I know a lot of people use their palettes and stuff like forever, but I don't know if it's actually a good idea to do that. I'm not gonna judge you for it, I don't care, it's your skin, but yeah, I want to be careful with my skin because my skin is very sensitive. Better safe than sorry. Like, I had a eczema around my mouth due to the cold in spring, and my allergies, apparently that doesn't help. It came back randomly. I still had the medicinal cream stuff, and I just went fuck it and put it on again, and I'll continue to do so. Basically doing the same routine I did the last time, but like, why is it back? It's a winter eczema, that's the name the doctor told me. It's summer, what the fuck? But yeah, does this, I feel like it's better. Not much, but it is, a little bit. I just keep applying, I don't know. But it does feel a little better, overall. Like, I still have it like here, but obviously there's only so much a powder can do. I'm aware of that. Like, I would probably need to get some professional stuff or whatever if I wanted it to be perfect. Now I've been powdering so long, I'm not even sure if you can properly see it. Just trying to get it a little bit clean. Did I mention that I have no idea what I'm doing? Anyway, I'm just gonna talk at you, and I brought this to tap on. Just some nice plastic. I feel like I cut my hair a little too short. Like, I like it a bit longer. Like, at least a centimeter longer. I do like cutting it a bit shorter than that because then I can wait longer between haircuts. But I feel like it just lays flat and there's not much I can do. Like, even just to get the sides to go more up and to the front than just down. It doesn't work. And I'm not particularly happy about that. But yeah, it is what it is. And it doesn't look bad or anything, it's fine. But I feel like I need it a bit longer and messier. So I guess that means that I just can't use my buzzing machine. else can I tell you? I just got my new nail polish off my nails, actually. And they don't look too healthy. Like, I wish I was kidding, but parts of them, there's like these tiny fractions. I don't know how do I put those. Like, it's not fully broken, but just a tiny little bit. I don't think you can even see it on camera, to be honest. Like, can you see that? Sorry, it won't even properly focus. But I can see it, and on one hand, I want to do them some good. On the other hand, the fact that they're slightly cracked, is terrifying, and I would feel more comfortable just putting my nail hardener on top, so that there's like a protective layer. Does that make sense? I haven't decided yet. I put on cream at least 2 times a day, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot for me because I hate creams. I hate the sticky feeling. What can I do? So yeah, but I don't just put it on in the evenings. No, I put it on in the mornings too, and oftentimes also a third time in the middle of the day. But of course, it can't like heal the nail. Nails are like hair; they're basically dead. But yeah, so I guess I will put on the nail hardener eventually. Also, fun fact, that nail polish I used, hold on. I couldn't reach it without getting up. This one by Essie, Shiitake Happens. It's technically the color of like light concrete, but my hair stained the nail polish on my nails. Not the fingers, not the skin, nothing, just the nails. Or, well, the nail polish, technically speaking. So it went kind of greenish, and you know what? It looked even better than the color that it is. So there's that. Love that for me. Don't know what to do with it, but I have to honestly say, I don't like the color as much as I do my sparkly dark green nail polish. You know what? I'm gonna show that one too. I'm really getting in my stretches today. It's this one. And fun fact, it's a super cheap one. Unlike the Essie nail polishes, which are like still drugstore prices, but I don't know, 8 to 9 euro is a lot of money for me for such a small thing. And the other one is like, what? 3 euros? I think less. So yeah. I just really love the sound of this shampoo bottle. You can see my cat, my plushy cat. And technically you can also see the whale she's on. Although I'm not sure you can actually see that it is a whale. It's an IKEA whale. I didn't get the IKEA shark because I don't like the colors of that shark. But the whale. And you can even open the mouth. It has like a zipper. So that's cool. Do I put anything in there ever? No, because I would forget about it immediately. But I love it. I feel like the positioning of the mic is not ideal. normally looks, you get a little bit self-conscious, I feel like. At least that's my experience. So that didn't help to motivate me filming. I feel like I shine more now than I did after I put on the powder. I wonder if I'm just gonna, when I'm editing this, look at my face like, nothing changed, girl, what are you talking about? We'll see about that. I will admit, while I'm filming, I'm kind of preoccupied, trying not to accidentally let my voice come through while whispering, because I'm very energetic in my communication style, even when I'm trying to be chill. And to make sure I'm trying to hold up the props so you can see how I'm tapping on them. I know for some people, they don't just listen to the videos, they actually like watch them, watch the screen, which is super cool. I do that sometimes, but not always. Like if it's a very visual ASMR video, I'll watch it, but oftentimes I'll just listen to it. But I know for some people it's super important that they can like see the tapping. They will not get tingles from the tapping sound alone, and that's fair. I actually rarely ever get any tingles, to be honest. I just find ASMR videos very relaxing. But for all the people who do get tingles, I do in fact want you to be able to get tingles from my videos, obviously. I started rewatching Doctor House, and I've caught a lot of Doctor House on TV, not when it first aired, but the reruns. So I watched it in German, and honestly, the guy who does the synchronization for Doctor House has such an iconic voice that for the longest time I could not watch the series in English. Nothing wrong with Hugh Laurie's voice at all. I like his voice, but it's just different. what to do, I can't do it. Like, not just I don't want to do it anymore, I can't do it. If I'm doing the dishes and you are like, hey, can you do the dishes because you're not seeing that I'm already doing them, it takes all of my might to not stop doing the dishes. It's insane. It's a whole thing with autism and ADHD. Like, I know where it comes from, but it's crazy. And normal people experience it too, although not to the same degree, where like if everyone tells you to watch that movie, you might really want to, but you might also be the kind of person who's like, if everyone tells me to, I just kind of don't want to anymore. And I have that too, but like extremely so. And if people completely stop talking about that, I might just watch it. I did end up watching Interstellar, and I am so glad that I did. And it had interested me from the very start, but everyone told me to watch it, so I couldn't. There are other things that I want to watch. Game of Thrones, for example. I would have maybe started watching it in the beginning, if not before the hype. What was there ever a time before the hype? I don't know. But everyone tells me to, and I don't want to. And then I find out that a lot of certain kind of violence, especially against women, is in there, and I don't want to watch that. Thank you. And I also haven't watched Breaking Bad. My brother loves it. He forced my mom to watch it with him. I so don't care for it. I don't think I'll ever watch it. Like, if a friend were like, hey, let's meet up every week and we watch it, I'd be like, okay, fine. If we have to watch this, then let it be this. But I so don't care. Like, generally, it's hard for me to get into new things if there isn't at least one strong female protagonist. I'm not saying that it never happens. Like, sometimes you just watch a good movie and due to unfortunate circumstances in this world, it doesn't have a strong female character at all. But it's still a good movie overall. But you know what I'm saying. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're already asleep and maybe you just don't care. Statistically, you're not even here anymore. We're like at the 20-minute mark, a little above it. So, that's fine too. I love you either way. But I feel like that is my sign to stop